Action, action, action. I am level 27 Marker Man. FF1Hack-1. Probably... I don't know what I'll title this yet. I'm probably going to do a Dead Zergling Den with my LOZ hack. And we're on Dyne.
Nope.
And I guess we'll just look around here and see what I edited and forgot to edit. Well, of course, I did keep the silver swords because why would you not have them for the Marsh Cave?
They're just expensive.
I do remember my dad was the main player of this game at first, so I'm the one who beat it off of his file by the end. But he was there for the final battle, so... That's sort of a memory of this. Remember, I was afraid of the game before, but I was the one who ended up beating it.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool in its own way, I think. Okay. Regardless. Let's see. What the Iris have looked forward to. Cure 2 is good. Harm 2 is alright. Anti-fire exists. Heal... It almost functions as another Cure 2, in a sense, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yep, I was wrong in the last part. I thought heal was a level 2 spell.
Huh. What was it? Normally you'd have no reason to get that 4th spell in the second one, though. In the original game. Wait, seriously? You're supposed to be talking about the other guy! Oh, they have iron armor. Oh, but I don't have enough money. I'd rather have the silver sword. Although, we're not going to buy that anytime soon.
Oh.
And there's good news about the silver sword.
Probably get a free one later?
Yeah, actually. In the Marsh Cave, you can get a free one. But like I said, that's for like the get it and retreat quest thing. Ah, there we go. That's what they're supposed to be talking about.
Damn you, Vince!
So we're going to be dealing with that Vince guy, eventually. Oh, are they now? Gee, I don't know that. I forget what white magic sold here, off the top of my head. Oh, fear. Okay, here's some interesting ones. Pure, it does what it normally... Pure cures everything. But only hits one guy.
Ah.
And it still works out of battle. The only thing out of battle that exists is poison. Rest cures everything on everyone, but cannot be used out of battle. That's what the advantage to both is. So think of it like lamp. Yeah, but rest hits everyone.
Hey, there's some missing pieces of the magic shot from Provoca.
Huh. Let's see. This is level 4 charges. Let's see what they got. They're missing one again. Oh, and this is my favorite spell that I added. Beam, but... Wait, Confuse is still there?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I just forgot to bring up Pain in the other one. Oh well. But no, light, the 2s are what we really want, though. I guess we'll just go to the Dwarf Cave now. Because that's what we really want right now, more or less.
Hey, free goods.
I could probably buy armor, though. Of some sort. Copper bracelet. The bracelet might... Oh, no, if we could afford it, it might actually be useful for something.
Excuse me?
Well, because the bracelets all have a resistance to an element. Depending on what they are. And it's supposed to protect you from ailments. Like, did I bring up that the dark element is actually tied to poison?
Not that particular point.
That's why I said dark and Bane are weird. And the Bane element is tied to stone. So it's kind of like, if you have a spell, like, remember the freeze spell I showed off a bit before in the chart and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, so if they are weak to ice and resistant to, stun, it's still pretty ineffective. Even though it has no stun element tied to it. Oh, she can't equip the wooden helmet. Well, nuts. Oh, I'm selling that.
Maybe after class change, but you'll have something better by then.
We're never gonna have a reason for that. Alright. It becomes hard to drop items later in this game, because I went nuts with the spell casting items.
That's how you break it anyway.
Yeah, but you kinda almost need them. No, okay, let's go to Dwarf Cave. That's our next mission. Actually, after checking out the elf castle. Please tell me I edited their text box, make it not too light on white text or something. Good. This one was
default.
one of the worst.
Astos, I thought our enemy was Vince!
It was supposed to be. Oh, there we go.
There's a bunch of Vince.
This is basically who he was. They sealed him in a waterfall, but they could not truly destroy him. Which is another... It's like this is the third weird plot story thing. Which we do confront him, but he's sort of just a plot device than an actual fight.
Oh, hey, treasure.
500G. Though I think this game has taught me the secret of the chests that have nothing. There's a trick to that. There's a reason why they don't. They're the exact same chest as a chest you previously opened.
That makes sense.
And that's all it is.
Yeah, the prince has been asleep for hundreds of years, so they've slowly been accruing his allowance, bit by bit, and you just
Oh
go
gosh.
and take it.
You learned why he's named what he is.
The Invincible!
Pretty much.
No, I just chuckled because in one of the movies featured on Mystery Science Theater 3000, the main character's rival is named Vince.
Uh-huh.
This just reminded me of that.
Well, it's a pun on Invincible stuff, but... Remember, I was making when I first made this, I wasn't thinking of, oh, does this make a good game? Does this make a bad game? No, this is like a fun, silly idea. This is what the villain would do to the heroes in this situation. Let's do it!
Hey, you gotta have fun.
I wonder when I don't know when the plot, the main plot point will become relevant of what we are in this situation. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I don't like this one. I don't even have ice. That's yeah. Let's see how this works out.
Run.
Gandalf, fly, you fools! If it wasn't for if it was one creep, I would have taken him. Because then I could fire the creep and then just... Shark!
Oh, there's our shark.
Oh,
Our missing is the NATO.
Oh, we got... Let's get healing going, and... Oh, shoot! I put it on you, didn't I? No, I don't... Kill the blasted shark. Attack.
Looking for lightning?
I forgot to buy it!
Yep.
So, rush him. Because the sea enemies have decent evade, which, actually, as I found in this game, is a more potent defense against attacks than defenses. Like, I've actually put some enemies to 255 evade in this game.
Ooh.
So, yeah, you're not hitting them. And we're okay. Unless the eye stuns the black mage person. Then we're in trouble. But, aside from that, we're fine.
Crit the shark.
Rush them! Oh yeah, there's also a message that goes with some of these things.
That wild attack, I noticed.
Because, I don't know, I just saw some things that had messages on them and tried to add them. So... Oh yeah, that's the peninsula thing, which I did a weird thing with. Okay. If we go too far, we're gonna go on the way to Titan's Tunnel and Melmond, which we do not want to do. I think
I imagine a new set of enemies to go with it.
I have no idea what will be overkill, because I don't want to waste a charge of a single hit spell. Let's see what this does. 40. And... I don't remember how much... He's dead. Wump! Oh yeah, the spells are weird. All heal spells are weird in and out of battle. They used to be. I try to make them a relatively... what they're supposed to be, because you can alter the potency of the healing. So...
Oh, screen share is going haywire. Just a lot of drop frames.
That's happened to me with... when I'm doing... when Sonic Geek was playing my RPG. So... There we go, that's what we're here for, mainly.
Ah, great.
Okay, 24... This is hit percentage. He's the only one who can equip it anyway, but... this is... The Great Axe is 0 hit percentage, but it's... Actually, I think it's as strong as the Silver Axe. But the Silver Axe actually has hit percentage. But the Silver Sword's better because it gets you as a high hit percentage, usually. Okay, here's one thing I did. Please tell me I did it right. Yes! I did it right. Okay, you notice there's a thing behind the swords. You know who this guy is, of course.
Yeah.
But I actually gave him 2 uses. Basically, once you get the crown, you can go walk on these swords and get that. So he can basically make different 2 weapons for you.
Oh, nice.
Effectively. So I made use of that. You can only... Yeah. Oh, a note on armor. Make a note on armor. It's based on what order it's in. What type of thing it is. Like, this shield is a shield because of which spot it is in the array of armor.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't make anything... You can't change that to something you wear on your shirt. Which, I guess unless you're using the editor, doesn't really matter. But, So there's a limit to how much of each kind of thing you can have, I guess is the real thing that says. I'll get used to this theme when we go to the ice cave. It is a fiend this time. And I made it even trollier! And
dang dwarves not letting us loot their treasures. That's the key.
Okay, I'm assuming we're at 30 minutes somehow by now. No, we're at 13.
Nope. Yeah, we have to come over to Dwarf Cave in this one.
I feel like with racing, I get so confused by time, because tasks I always thought took several minutes is like, wait, I just did a task that usually takes me 20 minutes in 5? What? That's what it feels like when I'm racing.
Mm-hmm.
These guys! This is why I have sleep. So they come in groups. Oh yes. The wolves are, since I consider them kind of a weakling-ish enemy, at least the non-gray one, well, I think they're all, I think they might be weak to stun. Which improves probability of the, oh, crap.
Miss. Okay, you got one.
Oh, wait, so that means she's on double hits. Oh, right. So, I settled on her having a higher... the first level, she'll have more. I don't know who's asleep, is the problem. Why didn't I kill... Oh, I think she's attacking the Grey Wolf. Wump! Oh. Live! She's accurate, so... Of course, the spell that's missing from the elf land is fast. Because fast is broken.
Very much so.
So you don't get access to fast until, like, the third fiend. The problem is it is useless on the third fiend, given how he works. But the fourth fiend and the final boss, yeah, it's the way to go. The Great Axe has good ups and downs.
I finally got rid of the Grey Wolf, at least.
Knife him! Yeah! I think experience...
53 experience.
Experience, I guess the only note I had on experience from, I think the enemies was, it divides. I think you know that, but I think it's the only thing about it that's not obvious.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Or
well,
wolves.
they're normal. And I still have a sleep charge. Well, then again, they're not gray ones, so maybe I can just kill them. I should go back to Conaria.
That's got a cheaper healing anyway.
Yeah, or if I can hit anything.
Excuse me.
Is the... Because, like I said, I tried to make it 4, but that weather limit made it too weird to work around that way. And making by 4, if you do the math, their highest level is 50, so they get 4 times 49 plus. That's almost all of 200 right there.
Very much.
And all the weapons pretty much can add to your hit percentage as well. No. We ambushed them, it was a close call. To run away, I love it. Anywho. Go to the inn, rest up. Just kind of mucking around and stuff, because the sea enemies give good money at this point, compared to other things. So, yeah.
Well, it's nice to rest up in Corneria, because it's conducive to get a good sleep with the darkness.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's even, like a... said, but it will be revealed later in the game. But there's an in and out of room palette, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And that affects why you can see certain things and not, and I go nuts with that. Okay, first of all, let's right or wrong here. Philly, you can make cheesesteaks out of those fish. He can learn lightning as well, but the slasher's main element of choice is fire. So he can only go up to fire 2 in level 2. So his advanced form, he can get light 2 at that point, but he can't. He can actually get fire 3 at that point.
Nice.
I think we did everything that we really want to do. I could buy. Maybe I should buy heals. Because they were useless by the end of the game in this version. That's one of the cool things. You didn't need to buy an army of heals. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going south. I want to buy level light and fire 3 if I can. And then see what I can do with that. Which one do I want first? If we're going to march into the Marsh Cave, I'd rather have fire 3. But if we're going to sail more, I'd rather have lightning 3. You can buy one. Okay, Pain is a single target spell, but it's quite strong for this level, and it hits on the confusion element.
Does it work against bosses?
Not very. Well, yeah, technically. It does damage, but I don't think it's that effective, because they have to be resistant to that element, because it's also tied to instant death. So there are some things it's useful on, but not really. Pain was just kind of an idea. I'll say fire 2, because Rush could make up for the, Oh, I know what I really should... Oh, no, we don't want to... Crud monkeys. Alright. I made a... Where's my last save spit? Dang it! Oh, whatever. I want light 2. Please tell me We're good.
Okay.
I just wanted
to get more frame droppage, so it's hard to see exactly what's going on.
I load stated because I want light 2. I want light 2. Ow. Ow. I think? No, they're not even that big of a threat in this game. I don't remember.
No, they weren't earlier. So.
Well, alright, let's get light 3. Want that first because we're gonna sail back. Because there's another secret to... Wait, did they have the others level yet? No, they don't. No, they don't. They're not ready for that. But let's put it this way. Both of our fighters can learn Rush as well.
Ooh.
So that's why it's really good for the early game. But beyond Marsh Cave, it's only good for blowing away something that's basically going to die in one hit anyway. You know what I want for Marsh Cave? You know what I want for Marsh Cave? Before I walk in there like an idiot. Do they even have level 3 charges yet?
Don't think so.
Oh, shoot. That's level 5, isn't it? Oh, well. Ooh. Ooh. And now we can do the good thing.
Sell off the excess.
Yep. Though this gets harder later because I went nuts with the things that cast spells. Alright, we're good. Next, we move on to... Dang, we do need to go back. Shoot. So I do want ice. Freeze had a point, but the point doesn't work.
Just like most other things in this game.
The freeze I added on purpose.
Ugh.
Nah. There's only 3 of them. Once we get the legendary weapon, wolves will be a joke. Wump. Wump. Super Wump. Will you Super Wump him? Hammer.
You can pay him with Wumpum Bucks?
Wump!
Obscure reference, I know.
I don't know, that when I see the, it's when I was just looking at Final Fantasy 1 when he was using the Excalibur on something, and that's supposed to be like have insane defense, he just outright kills it in one hit. It's like, I just think, wump.
Yep.
So that's why I say that. Because that's kind of what the fighter's hits are eventually in that game, and we do get to that point, but meh. No, wrong one, I want to go provoke it. I want to provoke people. Yeah, Rush replaces Temper, which didn't work. I don't care.
Oh, the Vikings back for round 2.
You have to be careful. Yeah, and one thing I note, one of the enemies who was originally on the sea, I had to replace. I had to be sure that was with the river. Because one enemy, I replaced one of the river enemies with a character that was a boss, a significantly hard one, so that enemy appeared on the river until I found the spot that it takes the river enemies from, and edited that. So, that was fun. But that was a while ago when I fixed that one. That wasn't one of the main updates I did.
Yep, again, space-saving measures.
The edit on this one, there was a stairway that took you from the volcano into the land of darkness, which is not supposed to happen. Oh, fun times. But that was, I think it was only there because it was like crapping out data from somewhere else I edited. Can I buy ice? Probably not.
Nah, that iron armor ate your funds.
I just want to remember how much I need.
400. Alright, close.
Yeah. Because I know I lowered the price on, like, Lock, but that's because Lock is a little weaker than Fire and Lightning. And honestly, while Stun sounds cool, it's not as many things are weak to that as Fire and Lightning, for example. Alright, let's kill a sea thing. Run out, you sharks. I know you're there. This is a grinding episode without realizing it. Ah, well.
Pirates, rush them.
Like, another spell that existed that... You saw the... I point out Beam. But that actually is a warrior skill. Think DBZ.
Of course. Or Ultraman.
Yay!
Hey, and a level up!
Level 5. Although you do need to get to a certain level to beat this game, supposedly. Yeah, you do at this point. Oh, level 5 got him level 2 charges. There we go. Only one shot, but eh. Oh, yeah, these two died, so they missed battles.
Yep.
Oh wait, status. That's what you
Garland?
look at. 48, 4, and 29. Well, yeah, the healer died to Garland, so yeah, that would do it. No, this isn't. I forget what I'm thinking about. Oh well. It's like I did that for a reason. By the time I clicked on it, I forgot why. I wish I could remember everything I ever thought of at all times, but alas. That is everyone's dream. I assure you.
Hopefully not all at the same time, otherwise you just get overloaded.
Something like that. I think they're just in the underwater area, which is much less than what it was. Ooh, 70. That's unlikely, because I thought I gave this one a low unknown stat. Which, the editor called this stat unknown, but it seems to be like a variance of damage. Like there's a power, and then there's a variance. Kind of a thing.
Which probably doesn't work anyway, given it's FF1.
The variance actually works.
Okay.
Like, although there's the unknown tied to weapons, that originally did not work. That's the critical ratio. However, on that note, I think I brought up a second tool I used. That I used to fix the spell charge growth. That one also fixed the critical hit rate. And I think even the super effectives of weapons. Or it's supposed to. The super effectives is still pretty much nothing. Even with that. But I didn't really want it to be. I'd rather have the critical high, because that really affects the dynamics. Though, actually, no, the critical... There was a way that boosted critical in the original. It wasn't... It just picked the weapon slot order. That's all it was. So the Masmune had the highest, and the Excalibur was right behind it. And the... whatever was the top of the list was the lowest. But it was never very high to begin with. Oh, they're all 8. Ice? Because it's stronger? Or, Flee. Rush. We will want ice for our second... Okay, we're probably... I'm just going to go through and try to make a trip through the... I'm going to go to Elfland again. And then we're going to probably try to make take a first run through Marsh Cave and see how it goes.
Good luck.
Well, the reason I want to go to Elfland first, especially... It's the pure place to buy pures.
Also the closest save point to Marsh Cave.
Well, the save points aren't as relevant with save states, but...
True.
That is a thing in this. But Marsh Cave's where things start to get somewhat interesting. No, they do. Especially if we take on the secret boss.
Dun dun dun.
of Marsh Cave, which, or nah, basically, yeah, there's legendary weapons in the dungeons. They're guarded by some powerful stuff. Or, well, I think the one in Marsh Cave is the most advanced thing for its time. But if you beat it, it's hella worth it. Oh. I didn't want to make that turn. Oh, there we go.
Got to take that left turn at Albuquerque.
And we go... How's our... No, we need to rest because our charges are weak.
Mm-hmm.
And then buy Pures, and then... make a campaign against it. Hopefully we'll get the silver sword inside. But the reason I like this is because we're at the very least, even if we kill only a few things, they drop good money, actually.
Okay, check it off full screen, so the frame rate hopefully will look better on my end now.
I'm gonna check time, because... Oh my gosh. I have to make a fourth thing out of this. I don't feel like I did much in this one. Isn't that par for the course, though?
Yep, exploration, grabbing some stuff.
Yeah, I'll buy all I can, and then just... go at it from there. Good enough. Alright. Go to the... here. And make it look like we're about to go on a journey to the next thing, and then... next time, we leave the town.
Cliffhanger! Bye, guys.
Yeah.